Persidangan mahkamah dijalankan secara sidang video atas persetujuan kesemua pihak berikutan pelaksanaan perintah kawalan pergerakan. Hakim sidang pada hari ini iaitu Hakim Datuk Norin binti Badaruddin, petisyen untuk penerimaan masuk sebagai peguam bela dan peguam cara. Petisyen pertama WA-18-176-02/2021 Nur Alia binti Muhammad Faisal.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya Nur Alia binti Muhammad Faisal, petisyen pertama.
Yes.
Dengan izin Ya Arif, nama saya Mauzani Haris bin Yusof, peguam pengusul bagi pihak petisyen pertama Ya Arif, Nur Alia binti Muhammad Faisal. Sebelum saya teruskan, saya mohon izin Ya Arif untuk memberi laluan kepada rakan-rakan saya untuk memperkenalkan diri masing-masing Ya Arif.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, Arina Azmin Ahmad Mazuki bagi pihak yang berbahagia Tan Sri Peguam Negara Malaysia.
Dengan izin Arif, Alex Cheng appears for the Bar Council.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, Katrina Karvin Wee Suyen bagi pihak Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur dan Selangor.
Dengan izin Ya Arif, saya dengan rendah diri Ya Arif memohon kebenaran untuk memperkenalkan petisyen pertama kita pada hari ini iaitu Nur Alia binti Muhammad Faisal. Petisyen dilahirkan pada 16 Ogos 1997 di Jelebu, Negeri Sembilan Ya Arif, dan merupakan anak sulung daripada 3 orang adik-beradik kepada pasangan Encik Muhammad Faisal Haris dan Puan Fazilah Abdul Wahid. Petisyen menerima pendidikan awal di Sekolah Kebangsaan Paya Rumput Melaka dan seterusnya melanjutkan pendidikan menengah rendah di Maktab Rendah Sains Mara MRSM Maling di Kedah dan selepas itu di MRSM Kuantan di Pahang. Seterusnya petisyen melanjutkan pelajaran di Universiti Teknologi Mara UiTM bagi kursus asasi undang-undang dan melanjutkan pelajaran di peringkat ijazah sarjana muda undang-undang di Universiti Kebangsaan Malaysia. Petisyen selanjutnya telah memulakan latihan dalam kamar di bawah bimbingan dan dorongan sahabat saya Ya Arif, iaitu Encik Muhammad Hafiz bin Abdul Samad di Tetuan Azlin Hafiz dan Partners. Ya Arif, pada hari yang penuh makna ini, petisyen ingin mendedikasikan sepenuh penghargaan kepada kedua ibu bapa petisyen atas segala dorongan, bimbingan dan pengorbanan dalam membantu petisyen mencapai cita-cita petisyen. Kejayaan yang dirasa pada hari ini tidak akan hadir tanpa berkat, restu dan doa daripada dua insan yang paling penting dalam kehidupan petisyen ini. Petisyen juga ingin merakamkan sekalung penghargaan kepada adik-beradik petisyen iaitu Farhan dan Alisha serta sepupu petisyen Anis kerana sentiasa berada di sisi petisyen dan menyokong segala keputusan petisyen. Kejayaan pada hari ini juga tidak mungkin dicapai tanpa kehadiran Encik Muhammad Hafiz bin Abdul Samad yang telah memberikan peluang kepada petisyen untuk menjalani latihan dalam kamar di Tetuan Azlin Hafiz dan Partners. Petisyen juga terima kasih kepada kesemua warga kerja Tetuan Azlin Hafiz and Partners, guru-guru, pensyarah petisyen, rakan-rakan petisyen yang telah memberikan ilmu dan sentiasa memberikan dorongan kepada petisyen sehingga mencapai cita-cita petisyen. Akhir kata Ya Arif, petisyen juga berterima kasih kepada saya sebagai peguam pengusul yang sudi mengusul petisyen pada hari ini. Ya Arif, saya percaya bahawa segala kertas kausa petisyen adalah sempurna dan teratur. Saya juga sesungguhnya percaya bahawa petisyen adalah seorang yang berkelayakan menurut Akta Profesi Undang-Undang 1976 dan saya juga percaya bahawa rakan-rakan bijaksana saya yang mewakili semua badan-badan berkenaan tidak mempunyai sebarang bantahan Ya Arif. Oleh yang demikian Ya Arif, saya dengan rendah diri memohon agar petisyen dapat diterima masuk dan didaftarkan sebagai peguam bela dan peguam cara Mahkamah Tinggi Melayu.
Ada bantahan dari pihak Peguam Negara Yang Arif?
Dengan izin Arif, the Bar Council has no objections.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Selangor tidak mempunyai bantahan.
Mahkamah dengan ini membenarkan permohonan petisyen dan menerima masuk Nur Alia binti Muhammad Faisal sebagai peguam bela dan peguam cara Mahkamah Tinggi Melaya dan juga memerintahkan nama Nur Alia binti Muhammad Faisal dan penerimaannya didaftarkan oleh pendaftar.
Terima kasih Ya Arif. Saya memohon izin Ya Arif untuk competition menjubahkan diri competition.
Dipersilakan.
Terima kasih Arif.
Congratulations dan terima kasih Encik Muhammad Mughzani.
Petisen kedua WE-18-189-02/2021 Muhammad Haikal Adnin bin Muhammad Naim.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya Haikal Adnin Muhammad Naim, competition kedua.
Yes.
Ni, sedia unmute dulu Puan. Puan ni unmute dulu Puan.
Okay. Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya ingin menonaktifkan Yusof Peguam pengusul bagi pihak kompetisi kedua dalam senarai dalam tindakan ini Yang Arif. Yang Arif, rakan-rakan bijaksana saya yang mewakili yang berbahagia Peguam Negara Malaysia, Majlis Peguam Malaysia dan Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur yang telah diperkenalkan kepada Yang Arif sebentar tadi Yang Arif. Dan dengan izin Yang Arif atas permohonan petition, saya mohon kebenaran Mahkamah Mulia ini untuk membacakan sedikit latar belakang petition dalam bahasa Inggeris Yang Arif. Dengan izin Yang Arif.
Dipersilakan.
Terima kasih Yang Arif. If so pleases your ladyship, I introduce the petitioner Muhammad Haikal Adnin Muhammad Naim. The melody, the petitioner Haikal Adnin is the second son of 6 children to Tuan Haji IR Muhammad Naim Muhammad and Puan Hajah Farahina Hanafiah. The petitioner furthered his studies in law at International Islamic University Malaysia IIUM due to his interest to practice both in civil and also in Sharia laws, in which he already obtained his double degree, a law degree LLB honours in 2020, and also a Sharia degree LLBS honours in 2021, my lady. The petitioner then commenced his pupillage at Mrs. Akbaruddin and Co. under the tutelage and guidance of Miss Umi Kartini Abdul Latif. My lady, the petitioner here today would like to express his deepest gratitude to the following persons. Firstly, to his dear parents, Tuan Haji Muhammad Naim and Puan Hajah Farihana, and the grandparents, Dr. Haji Hanafiah Arshad and Hajah Ainan Saleh, for their unconditional love and guidance, their sacrifice, and also the unwavering support that they had given him to make this event a reality today. Today's success is especially dedicated to his beloved parents, who without them would not be possible. He said that, thank you, Mak and Abah, for always believing in your Angah. The petitioner is also wishes to thank all his siblings, Haris Izzuddin, Hassan Azri Alia Sofia, Azra Sofia, and also Aira Sofia for their love and more support that they have given in every step of the way. My lady, the petitioner would also like to convey his heartfelt appreciation to his pupil master, Miss Umi Kartini Abdul Latif, for the invaluable advice and guidance in helping him gain the insights of life in the legal practice. He is forever grateful to have not only have an amazing pupil master, but also a great mentor in life to him. The petitioner also wishes to express his profound gratitude to Dato' Akbaruddin bin Abdul Qadir, who imparted his vast legal expertise, provided the petitioner the opportunity to serve under his prestigious firm, and taken the petitioner under his wing throughout the privileged period. Melody, the petitioner also wishes to express the utmost appreciation to his noble. Thank you. And also, the petitioner would also like to thank all the lawyers of Mrs. Akbaruddin and Co., including Miss Marzila, Miss Faradina, Mr. Hajinder, Mr. Hafizullah, Mr. Muir, Mr. Ardi, Miss Fatin, and also Miss Isa for always being there to render their guidance. Again, thank you to everyone at Mrs. Akbaruddin and Co., including Miss Azrina, Miss Harayati, Miss Nursalinda, Mr. Muhammad, Miss Harliza, Miss Shaswani, and also Miss Amalina for making his pupillage experience a memorable one. To his pupil masters in Akbaruddin and Co., most who are already called to the bar before him, Nabila Akmal, Ainul, and Amal, Thank you for all the help and support given throughout the 9 months privilege period. Finally, the petitioner's dearly beloved also expressed gratitude to his dearly beloved darling wife, Ms. Ezrin Rahman, who is also an advocate and solicitor. Thank you for all the support and perceptive advice that you have given to the petitioner throughout his journey from their law school years and all the way to this day, always believing in the petitioner and for the unending love towards him. To the petitioner, lovely in-laws, Tuan Haji Abdul Rahman and Tuan Hajah Nita Azura, thank you also for the kind words, encouragement and support given to the petitioner. The petitioner would also like to congratulate everyone here today who is being admitted to the bar alongside him. Good luck and godspeed to all you all, insyaAllah. Yang Arif, saya percaya bahawa semua surat cara petition adalah lengkap dan juga teratur dan saya difahamkan bahawa rakan-rakan bijaksana yang mewakili badan-badan yang berkenaan tersebut tidak mempunyai bantahan terhadap petition ini. Justru itu, saya percaya juga petition adalah seorang yang berkelayakan menurut Akta Profesional Undang-Undang 1976. Dan itu yang Arif, saya dengan penuh hormat dan takzim memohon Mahkamah Yang Mulia ini satu perintah agar petition Muhammad Haikal Adnin bin Muhammad Naim dapat diterima masuk dan didaftaraikan sebagai peguam bela dan peguam cara Mahkamah Tinggi Melaya. Mohon agar Yang Arif dapat memperkenankan perintah seperti mana yang dipohon dalam petition ini, Arif.
Ada bantahan dari pihak peguam negara Yang Arif?
Izin Arif, Bar Kaunsil has no objections.
Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Selangor tidak mempunyai bantahan, Yang Arif.
Mahkamah dengan ini membenarkan permohonan pempetition dan menerima masuk Muhammad Haikal Adnin bin Muhammad Naim sebagai peguam bela dan peguam cara Mahkamah Tinggi Melaya dan juga memerintahkan nama Muhammad Haikal Adnin bin Muhammad Naim dan penerimaannya didaftaraikan oleh pendaftar.
Terima kasih, Arif. Dengan izin Ya Arif, saya dengan ini memohon, dengan rendah diri mohon agar Mahkamah Mulia ini dapat membenarkan petition untuk menyarungkan jubahnya, Ya Arif.
Dipersilakan.
Terima kasih, Yang Arif.
Congratulations dan terima kasih Puan Nik Nurul Atika.
Terima kasih, Ya Arif.
Seterusnya, petition ketiga WA-18-498-04/2021 Wardah Yumna binti Yunus terkeluar. Kita teruskan dengan petition keempat. Minta maaf Datuk, petition ketiga terkeluar dari Zoom. Saya panggil petition keempat dulu ya. Saya teruskan dengan petisi keempat WA-18-618-05/2021 Sima Pritko.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya Sima Pritko, competition keempat.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Balvinda Singh, mewakili peguam pengusul, mewakili petition keempat, Cik Simarpreet Kaur, anak perempuan Jaswant Singh. Yang Arif, rakan-rakan bijaksana saya dari badan-badan berkenaan telah pun diperkenalkan sebelum ini. Yang Arif, saya pohon izin Yang Arif untuk meneruskan hujaan saya atau ucapan saya dalam bahasa Inggeris.
Dipersilakan.
Terima kasih Yang Arif. I'm much obliged Yang Arif. Yang Arif, I'm actually quite glad that petition number 3 has been stood down because it's never easy to go after someone like Dato' Haji Sulaiman. I would have failed in comparison to him, so we probably leave the best for the last. So allow me, Yang Arif, to continue with my speech. My lady, the petitioner was born on the 21st of December 1994 to my very good friends, Madam Sunanda Kaur and Mr. Jaswant Singh, who is an advocate and solicitor. She is the second of 3 daughters. So 3 girls and Simar is number 2. From a very young age, petitioner realized that she faced an uphill battle in life because of her gender. However, the petitioner's parents, according to her, have been always very encouraging with their daughters and to embrace their strengths and to never think of themselves as any lesser to anyone by reason of their gender. So she had a very good upbringing and start at a very young age. The petitioner, being a naturally curious person, cultivated an interest in a myriad of fields and subjects. Often referred to by her friends and family as an overachiever, the petitioner takes pride in the fact that she has constantly strived to expand her horizons beyond any narrow path. As the saying goes, a jack of all trades is a master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one. My lady, the petitioner wishes to thank her parents for their love, protection, countless sacrifices, support, and guidance at every step of her life, and for all that they have given her to be able to stand here today before my lady, albeit virtually. The petitioner also wishes to thank her sisters, Harpreet and Kiran, for being there for her through thick and thin as siblings, friends, sparring partners, and so much more. If the petitioner has come a long way in the pursuit of her professional qualifications, from being a high achiever in school to overcoming grave personal circumstances causing her to switch fields of study, and finally acquiring her degree in law. In fact, the petitioner takes pride in the fact that she has graduated from the same university as her father, the University of London. Her father is an advocate and solicitor, and he acquired his degree from the University of London 25 years ago. And the petitioner remembers actually attending and being present at her father's call at a very tender young age. The petitioner completed the UK bar program and undertook her pupillage in Messrs. Mohanadas partnership with my learned friend, Mr. Mohanadas Kanagasabai, as a pupil master. The petitioner thanks Ms. Shariha Razman and Mr. Mohanadas Kanagasabai for giving her an opportunity to train and learn under their guidance. She has benefited tremendously from the wisdom and experience of her mentors at Messrs. Mohanadas Kanagasabai. My lady, as an individual, the petitioner has always been an active and passionate volunteer, and I can vouch for this. She has been involved in organizing countless youth camps, events, and many other such activities. She regards her most recent and significant position as the Secretary General of the Gerakan Belia Sir Punjabi Malaysia, affiliated with the National Youth Council, as a highlight of her accomplishments thus far. The petitioner hopes to continue contributing to the community for years to come. And I'm very sure that she will, Young Arif. At this juncture, Young Arif, very quickly, the petitioner wishes to record her thanks and appreciation to many people that have encouraged and supported her to date. Firstly, Renia, the petitioner's oldest and constant friend, Angeline, Jackson, Nicole, Vincent, who have been companions of the petitioner on this journey since law school. Gurpreet and his family. He has been a brother and second family to the petitioner in every sense of the word. The Getaway Camps group, with whom the petitioner has spent years volunteering and fostering friendships that last a lifetime. Sun Yi, who has not just been the petitioner's very first manager, but a mentor and role model who has inspired her in countless ways. Last but not least, the petitioner wishes to thank yours truly, that is me, Young Arif, for being her mover today. In fact, I take a great sense of pride and honor to do that, so it's really not necessary to thank me. I am honored to be the mover for Simarpreet Kaur, Young Arif. Young Arif, saya sesungguhnya percaya bahawa segala kertas-kertas kausa petition yang berkenaan adalah teratur dan tiada bantahan terhadap petition ini. Saya memohon rakan-rakan bijaksana saya untuk mengesahkan yang sama.
Tiada bantahan dari pihak Peguam Negara, Yang Arif.
Dengan izin Arif, the Bar Council has no objections.
Ya Arif, tiada bantahan daripada Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur.
Dengan itu, Yang Arif, saya dengan rendah diri memohon kepada Mahkamah Yang Mulia ini supaya pempetition Simarpreet Kaur diterima masuk dan didaftarkan sebagai peguam bela dan peguam cara Mahkamah Tinggi Melaya.
Mahkamah dengan ini membenarkan permohonan pempetition dan menerima masuk Simarpreet Kaur sebagai peguam bela dan peguam cara Mahkamah Tinggi Melaya dan juga memerintahkan nama Simarpreet Kaur dan penerimaannya didaftaraikan oleh pendaftar.
Terima kasih, Yang Arif. Yang Arif, this is a bit of an unusual request. The petitioner's father lives in the same household as the petitioner, and he's an advocate and solicitor of 24 years standing. I would like to seek Yang Arif's kind permission to allow Simarpreet's father, my learned friend Mr. Jaswant Singh, to kindly be invited to vote the petitioner.
Kebenaran diberikan. Dipersilakan Encik Jaspreet.
Terima kasih, Yang Arif.
Congratulations, both father and daughter.
Terima kasih Yang Arif.
Much obliged, my dear.
And thank you, Encik Balvinder.
Thank you, Yang Arif, for kindly allowing that.
Petition kelima WA-18-685-05/2021 Nur Azmina binti Azhar.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Nur Azmina binti Azhar, pempetisyen kelima.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Nurzihan Khaila binti Kamal, peguam pengusul bagi pihak pempetisyen Nur Azmina binti Azhar. Rakan-rakan bijaksana saya yang telah diperkenalkan sebelum ini. Yang Arif, izinkan saya memperkenalkan pempetisyen terlebih dahulu. Pempetisyen dilahirkan pada 5 hari bulan Januari 1997 di Jakarta, Indonesia dan merupakan cahaya mata ketiga arwah Encik Azhar bin Zaini dan Puan Zurita binti Ghazali. Pempetisyen telah dibesarkan di negara jiran Indonesia dari saat kelahiran beliau sehingga pempetisyen berumur 11 tahun kerana ayahanda pempetisyen telah kembali kepada ilahi. Di Malaysia, pempetisyen telah melanjutkan pelajaran di Sekolah Kebangsaan Bukit Damansara dan seterusnya ke peringkat menengah di Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Seri Hartamas dan Maktab Rendah Sains Muara, Kuala Kubu Baru. Setelah tamat sijil pelajaran Malaysia, pempetisyen telah menyambung pelajarannya dalam asasi undang-undang di Asasi Universiti Islam Antarabangsa Malaysia. Kegigihan dan ketekunan pempetisyen sepanjang tempoh pengajiannya di Menara Gading akhirnya membuahkan hasil apabila pempetisyen berjaya menamatkan pengajiannya pada Mac 20, 2021 dan dianugerahkan segulung ijazah sarjana muda kepujian dari Ahmad Ibrahim Kuliah of Law, Universiti Islam Antarabangsa Malaysia. Sepanjang pengajiannya, pempetisyen telah berazam untuk memperoleh sebanyak mungkin kemahiran dan pengalaman. Oleh itu, pempetisyen telah menyertai beberapa pertandingan debate, muting, menyertai kelab sosial antarabangsa dan bekerja beberapa pekerjaan sambilan yang menarik seperti sebagai sukarelawan di Pusat Sains Petrosains, sebagai pembantu jualan di kedai baju terkemuka, sebagai jurugambar, sebagai pembantu di kios makanan di mana pempetisyen kini mahir membuat teh tarik dan burger dan akhirnya sebagai pelatih legal interim di Tuan Fahri Azad & Co selama 3 bulan. Setelah menamatkan pengajiannya, pempetisyen telah memulakan latihan dalam kamarnya di Tuan Lee Hishamuddin Allen and Blackhill di bawah bimbingan pengajar pempetisyen Encik Syarifullah Majid dan juga Puan Yunis Chan Wei Lin yang sudi memberi tunjuk ajar dan sentiasa membantu pempetisyen sepanjang tempoh latihan dalam kamar dan melayakkan pempetisyen berdiri di sini pada hari ini. Pempetisyen bersyukur dengan segala ilmu yang telah dipelajari sepanjang latihan dan sekalung terima kasih diucapkan. Yang Arif, sempena hari yang bermakna ini, pempetisyen ingin melafazkan setinggi-tinggi kesyukuran kehadrat ilahi atas segala nikmat dan rezeki yang dikurniakan kepada pempetisyen. Pempetisyen ingin merakamkan sepenuh penghargaan buat kedua ibu bapa pempetisyen iaitu arwah Encik Azhar bin Zaini dan Puan Zuritah binti Ghazali dan juga arwah atuk pempetisyen Haji Ghazali bin Syamsuddin yang telah kembali kepada ilahi pada hari terakhir latihan dalam kamar pempetisyen dan tidak berkesempatan untuk hadir pada hari ini. Walaupun arwah ayahanda dan arwah atuk pempetisyen tidak hadir hari ini, pempetisyen dapat merasakan dalam hati beliau bahawa pempetisyen telah membanggakan mereka. Tanpa sokongan, doa dan restu mereka, pempetisyen tidak mampu untuk memperolehi kejayaan ke tahap ini, terutamanya sokongan dan doa ibu pempetisyen walaupun telah menjadi ibu tunggal selama 14 tahun. tidak pernah sekali membuat petition berasa bahawa beliau kekurangan kerana tidak lagi mempunyai seorang bapa. Petition juga merakamkan penghargaan kepada adik-beradik beliau iaitu Ashraf, Zafira dan Zulaika atas sokongan mereka sepanjang perjalanan petition untuk menjadi seorang peguam bela dan peguam cara, dan atas persahabatan petition dengan mereka yang bukan setakat adik-beradik tetapi juga merupakan kawan baik. Selain itu, petition ingin berterima kasih kepada pendidik-pendidik beliau daripada peringkat pendidikan rendah sehingga ke peringkat akhir ijazah, sama ada yang masih hidup ataupun yang telah pergi meninggalkan kita di atas ilmu yang telah dikongsikan. Seterusnya, penghargaan petition adalah buat kawan baik petition Elisha Akmal yang telah menjadi kawan pertama petition semasa beliau menjadikan Malaysia rumah barunya pada Januari 2009. Jadi kata yang dapat mengungkapkan betapa bersyukurnya petition atas persahabatan mereka yang terjalin selama 13 tahun ini. Petition juga ingin terima kasih kepada persahabatan yang telah terjalin semasa tempoh pembelajaran petition di Ahmad Ibrahim Kuliah of Law, iaitu Aisyah, Aida, Farah, Arisa, Farah Akila, Khairunisa, Nadia, Najah dan Sabrina. Terima kasih kerana sudi menjadi peneman petition sepanjang pembelajaran di Ahmad Ibrahim Kuliah of Law. Tanpa pertolongan sokongan mereka, petition tidak akan dapat merasai kenikmatan dan keseronokan di alam universiti. Terima kasih juga diucapkan pada Arisha, Joycelyn dan Yingzing, rakan sekerja baik petition di Tetuan Lee Hishamuddin Allen and Gladhill yang sentiasa sudi mendengar luahan hati petition sepanjang latihan di dalam kamar beliau. Tidak dilupakan juga kepada Izzuddin Malik yang tidak pernah mengeluh dan sentiasa hadir untuk membantu petition apabila beliau tidak sihat dan memerlukan bantuan pada bila-bila masa. Terima kasih diucapkan untuk 6 tahun yang penuh bermakna ini. Dan juga kepada jasad dan jiwa yang telah mengenali petition yang tidak dapat disebutkan di sini. Terima kasih diucapkan kerana memberi pengalaman hidup manis kepada petition yang sedikit sebanyak mendorong petition untuk meneruskan perjalanan petition sebagai seorang peguam bela dan peguam cara. Akhir sekali, sekalung penghargaan petition ingin ucapkan ke atas diri sendiri kerana atas semangat dan keazaman beliau, akhirnya petition berjaya berada di sini. Yang Arif, saya percaya bahawa surat cara petition adalah sempurna dan teratur, dan sesungguhnya saya percaya juga bahawa petition adalah seorang yang berkelayakan di bawah Akta Profesion Undang-Undang 1976 yang tiada sebarang bantahan daripada rakan-rakan bijaksana saya yang hadir pada hari ini yang mewakili badan-badan yang berkenaan.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, tiada bantahan dari pihak peguam negara Yang Arif.
Dengan izin Arif, Bar Council has no objections.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur tidak mempunyai bantahan.
Mahkamah dengan ini membenarkan permohonan petition dan menerima masuk Nur Azmina binti Azhar sebagai peguam bela dan peguam cara Mahkamah Tinggi Melaya, dan juga memerintahkan nama Nur Azmina binti Azhar dan penerimaannya didaftarkan oleh pendaftar.
Terima kasih Yang Arif. Saya memohon kebenaran mahkamah yang mulia ini untuk petition menyarungkan jubahnya.
Dipersilakan.
Terima kasih Yang Arif.
Well done, young lady. Is your mother with you?
Yes, she is.
Can you just put her on screen? I'm sorry, I didn't get your mother's name just now.
Zurita.
Puan Zurita, tanya kami ucapkan.
Terima kasih Yang Arif.
Yes.
Syukur Alhamdulillah.
Syukur Alhamdulillah. Yes, next. And thank you Puan Nurzihan.
Seterusnya, petition ke-6 WA-18-692-05/2021 Hanisah binti Muhammad Rusli.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya Hanisah binti Muhammad Rusli, petition ke-6. Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya Ko Pei Sia, peguam pengusul yang mewakili petition ke-6, Cik Hanisah binti Muhammad Rusli. Rakan-rakan bijaksana saya yang mewakili Jabatan Peguam Negara, Majlis Peguam, Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur telah pun diperkenalkan sebentar tadi. Yang Arif, hari ini ditetapkan untuk pendengaran petisyen Cik Hanisa binti Muhammad Rusli untuk diterima masuk dan didaftarai sebagai peguam bela dan peguam cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya. Terlebih dahulu, saya ingin memohon kebenaran Mahkamah Yang Mulia ini untuk meneruskan di dalam bahasa Inggeris.
Dipersilakan, Cikgu.
May it please, my lady. May I introduce the petitioner Hanisa binti Muhammad Rusli. The petitioner was born on the 12th November 1997 and she's the second child of 3 children to Mr. Rusli Nga and Mrs. Rita Zainal. The petitioner read law in International Islamic University, Malaysia and graduated with a Bachelor of Law Honours in March 2021. The petitioner thereafter commenced her pupillage in May 2021 in the chambers of my little friend Mr. Tayanandan Bhaskaran of Mrs. Bhaskaran. My lady, on this special occasion, first and foremost, the petitioner would like to express her greatest appreciation to her beloved parents, Mr. Rusli and Mrs. Rita, who have always been there for her throughout her childhood, teenage and university years, and up until now. The petitioner owes a lot to her parents for their unconditional love, care, support, and sacrifice. The petitioner is also immensely grateful for her parents' emotional support and constant reassurance when doubts and fears held her back. Therefore, the petitioner would like to dedicate today's achievement to her parents, as this is also their achievement. The petitioner feels that she would not be standing here today without her parents' continuous blessing and prayers. The petitioner would also like to extend her gratitude to her ever-supportive siblings, Aiman and Nuha, as well as her cousin, Diana Roslan, in both times of difficulty and great fortune. The petitioner also wishes to thank her pupil master, Mr. Tayanandan, for providing her with guidance and knowledge throughout her pupillage. During her pupillage, the petitioner had also been given the opportunity to work alongside with another partner of Mrs. Bhaskaran, Ms. Rovina. The petitioner sincerely appreciates Mr. Tayanandan and Ms. Rovina for their guidance. The petitioner also values the associates and staff of Mrs. Bhaskaran for sharing their time, knowledge, and advice throughout her 9 months of pupillage. The petitioner is tremendously honored to embark on legal practice as an advocate and solicitor with Mrs. Bhaskaran. The petitioner would like to express her gratitude to her friends Iman Ruslihan, Mirza Muzaffar, Ilya Kamaru, Sabrina Afiq, Iskandar Zakaria, and Isaac Rashid for making things easier with their presence by the petitioner's side. Petitioner appreciates the support they have shown her and hopes it will continue. Petitioner would also like to thank her dear friends, family, and educators for their endless support. It means more to the petitioner than she can ever express. My lady, I believe that the petitioner is indeed a fit and proper person to be admitted and enrolled as the advocate and solicitor of the High Court of Malaya. I believe that all the petitioner's papers are in order and that the Attorney General's Chambers, the Bar Council, and the Kuala Lumpur Bar Committee respectively have no objections to this petition.
Tiada bantahan dari pihak peguam negara Yang Arif?
Please, my lady. Bar Council has no objections.
Ya Arif, tiada bantahan daripada Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur.
Oleh itu, saya dengan rendah diri memohon agar pepetisyen Hanisa binti Muhammad Rusli diterima masuk dan didaftarai sebagai peguam cara dan peguam bela Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya, Yang Arif.
Mahkamah dengan ini membenarkan permohonan pempetisyen dan menerima masuk Hanisa binti Muhammad Rusli sebagai peguam bela dan peguam cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya dan juga memerintahkan nama Hanisa binti Muhammad Rusli dan penerimaannya didaftaraikan oleh pendaftar.
Terima kasih, Yang Arif. Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya memohon Mahkamah Yang Mulia ini untuk membenarkan pempetisyen menjubahkan dirinya sendiri.
Dipersilakan. Congratulations and thank you, Ms. Ko.
Terima kasih, Yang Arif.
Terima kasih, Arif.
Seterusnya, pempetition ke-7 WA-18-700-05/2021 Sharon Fedrin.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Sharon Fedrin, pempetition ke-7.
Izin Yang Arif, saya Hendul Muhammad, saya hadir bagi mewakili pempetition nombor 7 ini. Sharon Fedrin. Yang Arif, rakan-rakan saya bijaksana yang hadir bagi pihak Peguam Negara, Majlis Peguam Malaysia dan Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur adalah seperti yang telah diperkenalkan pada awal tadi. Saya mohon izin Yang Arif untuk memperkenalkan pempetition dan meneruskan dalam bahasa ini.
Dipersilakan Puan Hindun.
I'm obliged, my lady. Your humble petitioner, my lady, Sharon Fedrin, was born on the 23rd December 1997 in Ranau, Sabah, the eldest of 5 children of Mr. Fedrin Tuliang and Madam Liza Kandi. She attended school her early education in a rural area in Sabah before continuing her secondary in Sekolah Seni, Malaysia, Sarawak. The name Sekolah Seni suggests that the petitioner's early education did not include any law-related background at all. Your petitioner's focus and cup of tea, as she put it, were only in arts, namely the 4 major art subjects: fine art, music, dance, and theatre at that time. Your petitioner was striving for more and actively involved herself in sports tournaments to several levels as well as academic-related competition. Your petitioner believed that one could excel in more than one field or skill. Indeed, she was awarded the highest award of Sekolah Seni Malaysia Sarawak about time of her SPM, near 2014, and the award was known as Anugerah Permata Seni Penyalang, indicating a student with the highest and most balanced achievement in arts, academics, and sport. Your petitioner, my lady, continued her studies in Form 6 and was appointed as the head of the Student Representative Council, where she decided to pursue her study further to read law. In the year 2015, your petitioner enrolled for the Foundation in Law course, University Technology Mara, before proceeding in the year 2017, fulfilled the degree of Bachelor of Law course thereafter. Your petitioner was motivated by her desire to give a voice to those disadvantaged by poverty, social class, and inequality of life. Your petitioner aspired to provide legal representation to those vulnerable groups in society, especially back at her hometown, Sabah, in the future. Your petitioner maintained the balance in her studies with extracurricular activity and were involved with charity works. Among others, one was held at Banda Aceh, Indonesia, by helping the orphans in the Regis boarding school during the fasting month in May 2018. Further, your petitioner and her team participated in the Dean's Cup Challenge Interpark Mooting Competition, UITM, that won the Best Memorial for the appellant. Your petitioner was awarded the degree of Bachelor of Laws in March 2021. In May of that year, your petitioner commenced pupillage in the chambers of my learned friend, Mr. G. Nanda Goban, in the firm of Messrs. Goban and Co. Your petitioner was exposed to a lot of fulfilling hands-on experience, handling both civil and criminal matters. I should put it from top to bottom. Those experiences will not be forgotten, and the petitioner wishes to record her thanks and gratitude to her master for the skills and the experience which has shaped her character to be more like a real legal practitioner, although she was just a pupil. Circumstances, however, did not permit your petitioner to continue her pupillage after 5 months. In October of that year, your petitioner continued pupillage in the firm of Messrs. Roland Engen and Co. under the tutelage of also my learned friend, Mr. Lahong Lorraine Udao, Miss Lahong Lorraine Udao. Your petitioner was once again exposed to a new practice area, focusing on insurance law and accident cases. It was a blessing to be able to experience and thought in two different scopes of practice area, as in this case, two, I should put it, better than one. The opportunity extends gratitude to both global masters, Mr. Nanda Govan and Madam Miss Lahong Lorraine Udao, for opening both her heart and her mind to the reality of the law in practice. Today is for your petitioner personally, my lady. This day before your leadership, though online, is auspicious, achieving the ultimate and all that she has hoped for a long, long time. She takes this opportunity, she could not have done it alone. She takes this opportunity to express her gratitude to her much-loved parents, the Fedrin and Madam Lisa, who are watching her from afar and virtually. The opportunity is grateful for the unwavering love, the support and encouragement, without which she would not have been able to achieve any of the milestones in her life thus far. The opportunity also prays and wishes that her siblings, Devi, Theodore, Fanny, and Daphne, will grow and be more successful and achieve even more than she has. On this day, she would wish to also remember her lecturers and her friends who have supported her journey throughout her ups and downs since her student days and make the tough times more bearable. And she's named a few: Erica, Almeida, Sonia, Jocelyn, Idol, Fatiha, Afif, Aimi, Elias, her classmates and birthmates, and to those who are in presence virtually today. And this day, she would attribute to all those who have contributed to all that she has achieved. She would like to thank, of course, all her colleagues at Messrs. Gobin & Co. and Messrs. Roland Engel & Co. for their patience, guidance, and assistance. This is a very special day of achievement. My lady, saya yang Arif, Keputusan adalah seorang yang layak untuk disuruh masuk pada program bela, program cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya. Saya difahamkan bahawa semua surat cara dalam petisi ini telah lengkap dan teratur dan tiada masalah. Tiada bantahan dari pihak peguam negara, Majlis Pemerintah Jabatan Kuasa Peguam Peguam. Justru yang Arif dengan penuh hormat, saya mohon pada mahkamah yang mulia ini untuk menerima masuk dan mendaftarkan Sharon Fedrin sebagai peguam bela program cara Mahkamah Tinggi. Mohon diperkenalkan.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, tiada bantahan dari pihak peguam negara.
The Bar Council has no objections.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, tiada bantahan daripada Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur.
Mahkamah dengan ini membenarkan permohonan pempetisyen dan menerima masuk Sharon Fedrin sebagai peguam bela dan peguam cara Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya dan juga memerintahkan nama Sharon Fedrin dan penerimaannya didaftarkan oleh pendaftar.
Terima kasih atas keputusan Yang Arif. Saya mohon izin bagi pempetisyen menyalurkan upahnya sendiri.
Dipersilakan.
Terima kasih Yang Arif.
Congratulations, young lady. Well done. And thank you, Puan Hendon. It's always a pleasure to have your attendance again before this court.
I'm obliged, my lady.
Petisyen ketiga dipanggil semula WA-18-498-04/2021 Wardah Jumna binti Yunus.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, nama saya Wardah Yumna binti Yunus, petisyen ketiga pada hari ini.
Yes.
Dengan izin Yang Arif, saya Sulaiman Abdullah hadir bagi pihak petisyen ketiga Wardah Yumna binti Yunus. Yang Arif, rakan-rakan bijaksana saya yang juga menyertai prosiding ini daripada Jabatan Peguam Negara Malaysia, Majlis Peguam Malaysia dan Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur adalah seperti yang diperkenalkan sebentar tadi, Yang Arif. Yang Arif, sebelum saya teruskan, saya pohon maaf ke atas gangguan hantu teknologi yang memudaratkan kemunculan petition ketiga di skrin sebentar tadi, Yang Arif. Terima kasih, Yang Arif. Dengan izin, Yang Arif, saya pohon agar saya dibenarkan meneruskan hujahan saya dalam bahasa Inggeris, Yang Arif.
Dipersilakan, Datuk.
Terima kasih, Yang Arif. Milady, Milady, may I say what a delight and privilege it is to appear before your ladyship again this morning. It's so refreshing, my lady. Thank you very much. And I'd also seek your ladyship's leave to thank my learned friend Balvinder for his tongue-in-cheek remarks about me, my lady. My lady, your petitioner was born on 13th January 1996 in Kota Kinabalu, Sabah, and is the fourth child out of 5 siblings. Seems a good day for Sabah petitioners, my lady. My lady, your petitioner's father is Professor Madya Yunus bin Abdul Sahmat, who was a senior lecturer in UITM Sabah and is now retired. Her mother is Puan Wan Baizura binti Wan Abdullah, who was an assistant engineer in RTM Kota Kinabalu before retiring, my lady. With such a combination of parents, my lady, I have no doubt that petitioner in court will be full of taqwa and loud and clear. My lady, like many other lawyers who originally came from a science background, I would like to say who originally escaped from a science background. The petitioner once dreamt of becoming a doctor when she was a child. She has always seen it as a noble profession, helping to save lives of those who mean something to the world and their loved ones. Thus, after getting straight A's in her SPM, the petitioner decided to pursue her foundation course in science for 1 year at Sunway University, only to discover later on that her fate did not lie in medicine. I wish all of us could say that our fate did not lie in medicine, my lady, old as we are. Disheartened, the petitioner was told by her mother to not give up and try to pursue law like her brother and sister-in-law. The petitioner felt this might be her calling, because coming from a family of educators, the petitioner always had an inclination towards public speaking, storytelling, and reading since she was young, joining every advocacy-related competition she could possibly participate in, and always being the first to volunteer in class presentations. Milady, if we fast forward to some years later, your petitioner, Milady, has not only graduated in a foundation law course and Bachelor of Laws at UITM with flying colors, but the petitioner had also participated in various national and international moot competitions throughout her law degree, such as in Sweden, South Korea, IIUM, AIAC, and last year in Washington, D.C., albeit virtually. Despite being extraordinarily petite, milady, the petitioner somehow won the hearts of judges and even fellow opponents, and she managed to win Best Oralist prizes with the confidence, passion, teamwork, and support of her loved ones. Milady, the petitioner wishes to disclose that she is still the same size as she has always been. As she says, only 135 centimeters. I asked, what is that in local currency? And I established that it's 4 feet 5 inches, milady. She's 135 centimeters in height, But she now stands tall, milady, with her achievements and milestones that no one, including herself, would have expected from this tiny lady named Wahda. Milady, the petitioner's legal journey was arduous and turbulent, and it was certainly not smooth sailing. But the petitioner would not exchange this experience for the world, especially now that she has successfully completed a 9-month pupillage at one of the biggest firms in Malaysia, Messrs. Azmi and Associates in Kuala Lumpur. Of course, milady, the petitioner could not have done this without the Almighty's grace, and through His grace, the support of many among those of whom she wishes specially to thank today, milady. Milady, the petitioner would like firstly to thank her master, Yang Mulia Raja Dato Ahmad Mohasinuddin Shah, for his endless support and encouragement, sacrificing his sleep to stay up with the team till 5 or 6 in the morning to tend to urgent files and guiding the team through every step of the way. Being the upright, meticulous, dedicated and caring man, Yang Mulia Dato Unku practically never leaves their side and will always be there through thick and thin. Yang Mulia Dato Unku's great sense of humor also made her chambering experience not just bearable, but also enjoyable, to say the least, my lady. With your leave, my lady, I am proud to say that I moved my learned friend's Raja Ahmad's call to the bar many years ago. He has been an invaluable friend and excellent co-counsel to me. So, in a sense, I am the grand mover, as it were, as I am the mover of the pupil of the man whose call I moved many years ago, my lady. And, my lady, I would also like to say that the master equally praises his pupil. He said, I had 26 pupils. She is the best ever. I am glad she is staying on in Azmi and Associates. She has also been a great assistance to me personally, my lady, in many hearings which I have appeared in together with my learned friend, Dato Unku. My lady, this should show that Azmi and Associates not only has no gender bias, they have no stratospheric height requirements either, my lady, and they should be praised for this. My lady, the petitioner would also like, with your ladyship's leave, to express a gratitude to the firm's senior partner, Yang Bahagia Dato Azmi Muhammad Ali, my learned friend and a former top student at Law faculty. He was who is an excellent, caring employer who looks after not only the physical needs and conditions of his client, of his staff. He also ensures that they go on Hajj and Umrah at his expense, and he also sends them on various causes abroad, my lady. He is indeed an excellent example of a caring employer in these days when there are so many complaints by pupils and others, young lawyers, about the employers they have to put up with. My lady, with your leave, she would also like to thank her friends at Azmi and Associates, especially Puan Faiza, Puan Irma, Izzuddin, Marina, Kausa, and Vanessa, for the opportunity, patience, tolerance, teamwork, and guidance throughout her pupillage. The petitioner, my lady, would also like to thank her parents, Professor Madia Yunus bin Abdul Samad and Puan Wan Baizura binti Wan Abdullah, and all her siblings and family members for their unfailing love and support since the day she was born, understanding her interests and supporting her through all the ups and downs in life telling her that she is capable of many great things despite her small size. To all her lecturers, including Professor Madhya, Dr. Hartini, Dr. Rafiza, Professor Dr. Erwin, and Dr. Umi, and also Moot alumni and seniors, the petitioner is forever grateful for the lifelong lessons in and outside of classes, milady. Milady, she wishes to add to Professor Dr. Erwin, who is fondly known by his students as Papa Panda. Thank you for having faith. I don't know whether he supplies food or whether he's always in black and white, my lady. Thank you for having faith in the petitioner. And from the first day she auditioned for UITM's MOOC team and telling her, you are special. And until she has now almost become a full-fledged lawyer, my lady. The petitioner would also like to thank all her friends and colleagues, and she has given me a list of people who have been there during her student and working years. For once in my life, my lady, I have to go against my client's instructions. I told her I am not, and I've never worked as an old-time DJ on RTM, reading out request shows, reading out an endless list of dedications. So I'll skip that, my lady. I hope our friends will understand, my lady. My lady, and now we come to the interesting bit, my lady. To Hosni Mubarak, I don't think she means the dictator of Egypt. Thank you for always showing up in her important life moments and for always making time. And that's all she says about the man. And this is the most important person, and he gets the least mention. Milady, this is a common fate among us mere males, milady, with lady friends. Lastly, milady, with your leave, the petitioner would like to recall Yang Mulia Dato' Unku's wise words in one of Yang Mulia Dato' Unku's classes at UITM, where he mentioned that working as a lawyer is also a way to save lives. Lawyers are the ones who defend those who are abused. They are the ones who defend our properties. And lawyers also uphold the rights and virtues that society ought to live by. Based on these wise words, the petitioner realizes that despite not becoming a medical doctor, she would still be saving lives after all in this noble profession called law. My lady, I just realized that my learned friend Yang Mulia Raja Ahmad not only shares many things with me, but he's also a fellow teacher of the law in a formal sense. And I am very proud of this, milady. Milady, with your leave, I believe that the petitioner is a fit and proper person to be admitted and enrolled as an advocate and solicitor of this honorable court, milady. Milady, I am given to understand that all the course papers are in order and that my learned friends from the Attorney General's Chambers, Malaysian Bar Council, as well as the Kuala Lumpur Bar Committee have been kind enough not even to raise a murmur of an objection to this call, milady. Maka, they will now tell you how much they love my petitioner, my lady.
Yes, Cik Arina.
Yang izin Yang Arif, tiada bantahan dari pihak peguam negara Yang Arif.
With that speech from Dato' Haji Sulaiman, Bar Council dares not object.
Thank you, Mr. Chang. Yes.
Dengan izinnya Arif, Jawatan Kuasa Peguam Kuala Lumpur juga tidak mempunyai sebarang bantahan.
Yes.
Oleh itu, Yang Arif, saya dengan rendah diri memohon agar suatu perintah diberi oleh Mahkamah Yang Mulia ini demi menerima masuk competition Wardah Yumna binti Yunus dan mendaftaraikan competition sebagai peguam bela dan peguam cara di Mahkamah Tinggi Malaya. Yang Arif.
Mahkamah dengan ini membenarkan permohonan pempetition dan menerima masuk Wardah Yumna binti Yunus sebagai peguam bela dan peguam cara Mahkamah Tinggi Melaya dan juga memerintahkan nama Wardah Yumna binti Yunus dan penerimaannya didaftaraikan oleh pendaftar.
Terhutang budi Yang Arif, saya mohon agar pempetition dibenarkan menyarungkan jubahnya sendiri Yang Arif.
Dipersilakan. Congratulations and well done, young lady. Yes. And Datuk Haji Sulaiman, it's an honor and pleasure to have your kind attendance before this court this morning.
Thank you, my lady. You're most kind. You've made my day. You've made my weekend. You've made my week. You've made my month. Hopefully, you'll have the same attitude towards all my other applications as well.
Oh, that we shall see.
Thank you very much, my lady. Greatly obliged.
Dengan ini saya menjemput Yang Arif Hakim untuk memberikan ucapan.
Puan Arina Azmin sekali lagi, Encik Alex Cheng, Cik Katharina Carvin, peguam-peguam pengusul yang bijaksana, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan yang saya hormati sekalian, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan selamat sejahtera. Peguam-peguam pengusul yang bijaksana, saya terlebih dahulu ingin mengucapkan terima kasih di atas kehadiran Datuk, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan untuk mengusul petition pada hari ini bagi pihak competition. Sesungguhnya kehadiran para peguam pengusul yang bijaksana melambangkan satu contoh atau memberikan satu contoh yang terbaik kepada competition kita pada hari ini mengenai komitmen dan tanggungjawab seorang peguam bela dan peguam cara kepada mahkamah. Sesungguhnya tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, saya percaya adalah merupakan sebahagian daripada lakaran sejarah kepada competition kita pada hari ini seumur hidup mereka. Dan saya juga mengucapkan terima kasih sekali lagi kepada Puan Azrina, Encik Alex Cheng dan juga Puan Catherine kerana sudi hadir mewakili badan-badan yang bertanggungjawab ke mahkamah pada hari ini. Ucapan khas saya tujukan kepada para ibu bapa competition, tahniah saya ucapkan kepada tuan-tuan dan puan-puan sekalian kerana kejayaan competition kita pada hari ini adalah pada hakikatnya kejayaan tuan-tuan dan puan-puan sekalian sebenarnya. Tanpa pengorbanan dan kepercayaan serta doa-doa tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, competition kita pada hari ini tidak akan berada di mahkamah pada hari ini untuk ditauliahkan sebagai peguam bela dan peguam cara Mahkamah Tinggi Melaya. Kepada para competition, ini adalah nasihat saya. Dan boleh dianggap sebagai perintah mahkamah pada hari ini, raikanlah ibu bapa anda pada hari ini kerana mereka berhak diraikan. Percayalah, anda akan dapat merasai setiap keberkatan dalam kehidupan dan setiap ujian yang mendatang akan dapat anda hadapi dan atasi apabila anda melakukan segala kebaikan dan memberikan keutamaan kepada kedua ibu bapa anda terlebih dahulu, mendahului orang lain. So ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure indeed to address you, the new advocates and solicitors and your families today. You have worked hard and sacrificed a great deal to reach this milestone in your life. You have reached a stepping stone in your lives today. And the court today is a place where you can pause and look back with pride on the distance you have covered. May I extend our warmest congratulations to each and every one of you on your great achievements. Congratulations to the proud parents, your loved ones who are here today to join you in this auspicious day, albeit via online. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now embarking on a new adventure after years of dedicated study, hard work, and perseverance. You could not have endured the ordeal or the experience without the loving support and encouragement from your parents and your loved ones. Do remember their sacrifices, for they have sacrificed a lot to see where you are today, to see that you are robed today, marking your inclusion into this exclusive and noble profession. It is not easy being a lawyer, and it is even more difficult to be an outstanding one without the passion, diligence, hard work, dedication, perseverance, and sacrifices. John W. Davis, a renowned advocate, had this to say: "True, lawyers build no bridges, raise no towers, construct no engines, build no airplanes. There is little that lawyers do which the eye of man can see. But lawyers smooth out difficulties, relieve stress, correct mistakes, take up other men's burdens, and by their efforts make possible the peaceful life of men in a peaceful state." Unquote. The future, ladies and gentlemen, is bright for all of you. However, what awaits you are many more years of dedicated hard work and sleepless nights. The road is long with many winding turns. Aim to be an outstanding lawyer, respected by all. It takes years of experience to be a skillful advocate and a willingness and passion to learn and improve yourself. Do not be too ambitious to fill up your coffer, but spend more time in your initial years in the bar developing your skills as lawyers. Now, after years of studies, now you are minutes away from becoming an advocate and solicitor, because I still need to sign your certificate of practice, yes? So I must caution you, ladies and gentlemen, that your education as an advocate and solicitor had just begun. So continue with your education. Education is a lifelong process. You have survived elementary and secondary school, university and law school, and the challenging period of chambering. You are not done yet. And what is more, you will never be. So this isn't the end. It is closer to the beginning of your education. Continuous professional development and education can only enhance our legal competence, and all of you must commit yourself to lifelong learning to develop and hone your legal knowledge and skills. One of the fundamental responsibilities of an advocate is to maintain the highest professional standard of integrity and competence at all times. The legal profession is a noble, learned, and honorable one. Respect and success can only be earned through hard work and adherence to strong ethical and professional values. Let me remind you of the simple virtues a lawyer must have: patience, integrity, honesty, humility. So stick to these simple rules of simple virtues in life and plot your way to success. I wish you success and happiness. So this is what I have to say. Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart. Courage is the most important of all the virtues, because without courage, you cannot practice any other virtue consistently. Life is about accepting the challenges along the way, choosing to keep moving forward, and savoring the journey. If we desire to respect the law, we must first make the law respectable. As you embark on this pursuit, I extend to you, on behalf of the entire bench and everyone here in this virtual courtroom, our heartfelt congratulations and best wishes. I wish you all the best and hope to see you in court one fine day as a learned counsel. For your kind attendance, ladies and gentlemen, Datuk-datuk, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan yang saya hormati sekalian, terima kasih. Wabillahi taufik wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dan kepada yang bakal menyambut bulan Ramadan, bulan puasa yang bakal menjelma tidak lama lagi, saya ucapkan selamat menyambut dan menjalani ibadah puasa. Thank you.